Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Believe it or not, guys, I know I'm a coach. And, I coach y'all on, losing a big ass belly, getting your nutrition on point, starting to work out, make dates with the weights, as I say. But believe it or not, your boy, I also have a coach. I'm a product of coaching. And so I'm not what do they call it? A hypocrite. I'm telling y'all as to make an investment in yourself to join a fitness coaching program to transform your body, your life, and your health. But what would I look like if I never had a coach? What would I look like if I didn't have mentorship? One of my buddies called me a bit early. He was like, "Hey man, how you stay motivated? What do you do? Like, do you leave the house and like go meet people and like what do you do to like keep the motivation going?" I said, I don't know if you know this, but I got a coach. I ain't just like pull this shit out of a hat and just get here. And so, yeah, I've invested over $30,000 at this point in 2024 into business coaching. And I wouldn't even say that it's just business coaching because it's also helped me become a better version of myself. There are some business coaching programs out there. They just talk all about business, the marketing, the sales, the client delivery, getting good results. That's cool and all. But a lot of times, especially if you're new to business, you didn't grow into a family that already had a business and you're just kind of like taking over the business. You have to become a better version of yourself to be able to have a better money mindset, to be able to have a good relationship with finances and, managing your energy, managing, other people's energy. Like it's a lot, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to give y'all some lessons that I've learned over the past year of investing in mentorship. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times people don't know about this stuff unless they hear it. And, I really didn't have anybody to tell me about making investments in coaches and mentorships and things like that growing up. And so, for me, y'all may resonate with this. A lot of times, whenever I join a business coaching program, because I've joined multiple, it just so happened this one, I've been heavily invested in this one, but I've invested in a lot of them. And sometimes you can't always tell people what you're spending at. You can't. Like a lot of people that close to me and my family, even some of my friends, like if I would have told them how much I had invested when I first started, investing in this mentor, they would be like, "What the hell going on here? You sure that's the right thing to do?" I know some of y'all might invest in business, and not business, but like fitness coaches, or let's say you may have joined mine. And you're like, "Yeah, I invested this much this month, boy, for the program." They be like, "What the hell? Why don't you just go to YouTube and do that?" Some people, they won't see why it's important to do that. But it is important to do it. And the truth is, we could all possibly get to where we want to be at without any type of mentorship or coaching. That's the truth. It's possible. It's not saying it's going to happen, but it's possible. But it's going to take way longer. That's the point of mentorship and coaching. It helps us collapse time. All right. I notice at times in my life when I be not having a coach, I get all in my ego. Man, I can do this shit. Man, I keep on hearing the same stuff over and over again on social media. I hear it all on YouTube. See, I don't need no damn coach. I know what to do. I just need to post content. I need to, do some sales calls. I need to, get my clients' results, post some transformations, and just keep running the plate. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, whenever I was at that point in my life, I noticed I was comfortable. I noticed it was just like, okay, I just need to do this. But I wasn't really making progress. I'm like, damn, why the hell I ain't making no progress? Why I ain't making, I'm doing all the things. Like, what's going on here? And that's why I always say, guys, like ego is the enemy. Because a lot of times we can think we know what to do, but that could really be crippling us. Like a lot of y'all, it'd be crazy as hell when I be asking y'all sometimes inside the DM, I'd be like, How the progress coming along? And y'all be like, man, I know what to do, man. I've been training, I've been dieting. And I say, how much weight you done lost in the past 30 days? Shit, man, I don't know. I ain't stepped on the scale. How the hell you know you making progress? Like, that don't even make sense. How much calories and protein you eat on a daily basis? I should be eating healthy. I don't really know. I really don't know. Well, if you don't know these things, how you really go truly move forward? We call these KPIs, key performance indicators. If you want to have good performance, you want to see results, there's certain key performance indicators that you got to pay attention to. AKA, you got to know how much your ass eating. You got to know the proteins, the calories, even how many days a week you working out. What exercises are you doing when you're working out? These things are important. But a lot of folks, you wonder why you have inconsistency with your results. You wonder why you have inconsistency with the weight going down. Some weeks your weight going up, the other weeks your weight going down, and you see the fluctuations, right? That's because of your ego. You think you know what to do, but you don't have no game plan. You think you're doing everything right, but then you find yourself frustrated and disappointed when you're not seeing the scale going down. And you've been doing the shit for weeks, if not months, and you wasting your time. That's ego. So number one is ego is the enemy. And I got humbled when I joined this business coaching program that I'm in now, because when I started learning the things that they were teaching, and I started to see how other people in the mentorship, because other coaches just like myself in there who were more successful than me, I'm like, damn, boy, it's something I don't know. I needed to be here, but I've been holding myself back because of my ego. And now over the past year, if you've been rocking with my content for years, I've been doing this shit for years. I done wrote books and every damn thing. The Gut to Abs book, The Lies, Lies, Lies. Y'all can find them on Amazon. Shameless plug. But I've been doing shit for a minute. But how in the hell I've been doing it for years, got up to the point where I'm, 20,000 followers on Instagram and a couple of thousand on Facebook, to having over 100,000 between Facebook and Instagram. Like in a matter of just a couple of months. It hadn't even been a full year yet, y'all. And so it's like, damn, this is what happens when you have proper coaching and when you're also executing on the coaching. Because a lot of times some people, they look at, well, shit, I paid for a program. I paid for a coach. Well, did you run the motherfucking plays though? Did you execute? Because if you weren't coachable and you weren't executing, you just bloated with information. This is one of the issues that I see a lot of people run into, and I used to run into this too. And so I get it. You can get into a habit, and it's a toxic, it's a bad habit, man. Because you think you're doing the right thing by buying books, buying courses, buying coaching programs, but you're just bloating yourself with more and more information, but not taking action. This is what happens to a lot of people. This is why you have so many people who know so much, but they have so little results to show for it. So little. You're like, damn, you talking about business and money all the time, but why the hell your ass ain't got no money? And you talking about fitness and, the best ways to work out and to eat this food, and you see it all the time on my social media posts. Motherfuckers are always talking about all you got to do is do calorie deficit. Oh, you don't have to eat that food right there. Then you go over to their page. They big as hell. They got man titties, man boobs, big old ass stomach, look like they stay in they mama basement. It's terrible. But I'm like, how you feel like I wouldn't even feel good about saying anything until I got the results. like guys, right now what I do like with fitness coaching, eventually I'll be doing fitness coaching and life coaching as a whole. But I want my business to be to a certain point. I want to have a certain amount of success that I'm just one of them undeniable motherfuckers. Like, if I'm going to be talking about something, I want it to look so undeniable as far as presentation that when people just see me, they like, oh yeah, I'm willing to spend money on that. That's how some of y'all are. Y'all don't even really be paying attention to the content like that. Y'all just see, damn, this motherfucker real. He jacked. Well, I know he can help me. That's how some of y'all is. That's how some people are. Then we have the other people who need to know a little bit more, because you probably have joined different programs and bought a couple of things. You're a little skeptical, so you learn, right? Totally fine. It happened. I've been there. But at the end of the day, guys, you gotta put your ego to the side and understand if you in your comfort zone the whole time, that's the death of your dreams, straight up. Unless you're content with where you are, unless you're happy. If you're happy with where you are, then cool. By all means, stay in that comfort zone. But if you know you're not happy, like deep down, I'm talking about guys, deep down in your conscience, in your heart, put your hand on your chest, feel your heart. Deep down in your heart, if you know you are not happy with your health, with your bank account, with the way your body looks, with your energy to be able to enjoy life with your family, your friends. Some of y'all, you don't even realize it. When you be so tired, you can't do things like go work out or go spend time with your family. It's because your ass got all that weight on you. I'd be tired too if I had an extra 30, 50, 100 pounds. That's easily gonna make you tired. Of course, you'll go have a sleep apnea if you have all that weight on you. Guys, you can get rid of sleep apnea by just losing the weight. Because all that weight on your stomach and on your chest, of course, you'll develop sleep apnea. Of course, you'll develop high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes. These are the symptoms of gaining that weight. But you got to be willing to get uncomfortable. And what I've learned, getting in all these like coaching programs, you have to find a way to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yo, what up, what up? Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy, Real Results. And I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish. And I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words Real Results. And I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode.
You have to find a way to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And what I mean by that is growth. Whenever you're growing in any area of life, guys, there's going to be a level of discomfort. The way I always look at it is kind of like a rocket taking off or a plane taking off. You feel a whole lot of resistance, right? It's a lot uncomfortable. This motherfucker don't explode while we're getting ready to take off. I hope we get into the air okay, into the sky. And then after a while, it just started coasting. It's smooth. You see what I'm saying? And that's what it's like, man. You got to go through that turbulence. You got to go through that resistance to be able to get to the point where you coasting. Now I'm coasting with my physique. I'm coasting with it now, but early on, shit, it was a whole lot of turbulence. It was a whole lot of, folks telling me different things. And I'm like, damn, what's right, what's wrong? Everybody got a different method and idea. Everybody, don't get too skinny. You gonna look like you sick. Everybody got a different reason, right? And sometimes they can fuck with you, figuring out what's the right way for me to do things. It's turbulence. Yeah. And also dealing with life. We got all these responsibilities. We got family, work. Plus, we try to get in shape. We be stressed. Shit just be happening. You get sick. Your baby gets sick. All kind of stuff happens, right? And so we got to deal with all that turbulence. But at the same time, be aware that life will keep lifing regardless. Life is going to life regardless. So how can I become this version of myself that can tolerate and be comfortable while all these things are happening? Even while I've been in this business coaching program, life been lifing. You know what I'm saying? I've had people that are close to me pass away. I've had coaching clients, in their family, people pass away. You know what I'm saying? Shit tough. Things are gonna happen, guys. And so people get sick. Like one of my coaching clients, Ann, she said she got the summer cold or something like that. Things happen. But you gotta learn how to, navigate life while still being able to make your health a priority. While still being able to eat properly. Still being able to train. And it just becomes a part of who you are. A lot of folks, they always, it's just not the best time. It's not the best time to start a program. It's not the right time for me to invest in a coaching program or start exercising or start working out. It ain't gonna never be a right time, man. It's never going to be a right time. There's plenty of people that done said that, and it done been years that done went by, and shit done got worse. They're heavier now. You know, the health issues that the little health issues they used to have, now they're big health issues. Now they at the doctor getting medication for them. Now they, got the type 2 diabetic issues and all kind of stuff to be going on with them. And so you don't want to just keep sweeping this stuff underneath the rug. You just want to become a better you. So that way you could tolerate this stress and all the different things that life throws at you better. That's it. We just become better. And so we're able to tolerate the issues that used to be big to us. Now they're small. That's it. And, I used to be the person, like I used to be scared. I'm straight up. I used to be a little afraid to have staff, have people to come into my team. And, I'm paying and, I'm basically giving them the resources to be able to take care of their family. That's a big responsibility. I got to show up. I can't just show up and be, all right, let's just do this damn live, get this podcast out the damn way. No, I got to show up with a good attitude. I got to show up with energy. Y'all know how you have good energy? Your ass got to eat right. You got to exercise. Yeah, a lot of y'all think just eating and exercise is just all about looking good and having abs and losing the stomach. No, it's also about having energy and mental bandwidth. Some of y'all dealing with brain fog, your ass ain't eating right. Some of y'all being exhausted throughout the day, your ass ain't eating right. You see what I'm saying? Performance, being able to live well. If you're not eating well, you won't feel well. These types of things are going to help you tolerate stress better. Like if you can only, how can I say it? If you can only tolerate and manage stress at such a low level, you won't be able to grow. You won't be able to get to higher levels. And it requires you being able to take care of yourself to be able to increase your stress tolerance. It's just like exercising, guys. Like what? You start out, when you first start out, bench pressing. Yeah, it might be bench pressing the bar. And then you build up that stress tolerance. You lifting heavy, right? You get up to the point where you can throw some 45s on each side, or some 25s on each side. Start lifting that. You building up your stress tolerance. You like, shit, man, boy, I'm feeling strong. You throw 185 up on the bar. Hitting it. You looking around to see if the gym crush see it. Oh, yeah, she right there. Yeah. Let me go ahead and take my shirt off real quick. She got to see me in the white beater. Yeah, she got to see me today. Start tossing it. You move it real slow. Then you make eye contact with you looking at it. You see this. And then you lay it on your chest. You lay the ball on your chest. Look at her. Then you press it back on. Then you rack it. I don't know. That might not be y'all. I don't know. That might not be y'all. My ladies, for the few ladies who might be watching, you might be doing the squats. You might look over at your gym crush, you're squatting down, and then you wink at them, and then you come back up. I don't know. What do I know? All I'm saying is this, guys. You have to build up your tolerance to stress. And being in a coaching program and being in mentorship, when you're in that environment with other sprinters, basically people who want to win, that's going to force you and even hold you accountable. If you have any competitive bone or nature in your body, you're not going to be like, shit, they just way better than me. Shit, boy, life is just so much worse for me than it is for them. Like, my life is terrible. I know it's just me. I'm the only one going through bullshit in life. I'm the only one who gets sick. I'm the only one who gets headaches. Oh, man, I know my stress is just too high. I just can't take it. No, hell no. We all going through it. We all go through the stress. We all go through the days of getting sick. We all have days when we don't feel like working out. We all have days when we don't feel like eating properly. We all have days when we want to just get a drink to just take the edge off. Yeah, we all do. All right, what else? What other excuse do you got? Oh, you broke? Oh, yeah. At one point we was broke too, but we figured it out. And so you either can accept these limitations and excuses and find yourself in a worse situation than what you are now, a year from now, 5 years from now. Or you can make those investments in yourself. Get around people who win. Get around the sprinters. Get around the people who want to succeed in life and become a better version of themselves. Not just for them, but also for the people that they love and care about. Of course, that's going to make you level up. Of course, it's go pull at you. It's go pull at your purpose. Like those feelings that you have. What do they call it? Your intuition. Your intuition tells you. Damn. It's kind of like how you could be around somebody and somebody being, you can just feel their energy. I'm like, man, something bad's gonna happen hanging around this motherfucker. I need to get away from this person. Same thing happen when you get into a community and you like, man, I gotta go a little harder. Like your nature is just telling you, man, I can go a little harder today, man. Man, I can do this, man. I thought it was gonna be so much harder, but I can do this. Oh man, it's hard, but man, what if I keep going through this hard stuff? Like, how much better am I gonna be a month from now or a year from now if I keep going? Man, I'm gonna be 2 times the person I am. Man, imagine if I keep this going and I drop 30 pounds, then I drop 50, then I drop 100. Man, how would life be for me? Man, I have so much more energy. Man, my kids, my wife, my family, they be so proud of me. Maybe they start exercising then. I've been telling my mom and dad they need to exercise, but maybe if they see me doing it, then they want to do it. How about that? Guys, that's the thing. A lot of times we got to see people that we close to, that we admire. And we have to, we see like we get that admiration, right? We see it, we like, shit, man, I want to be like that person. But you could be that person too. Because there's people watching you, especially if you're a parent, especially if you're a big brother or a big sister, you know what I'm saying? Even a friend. People watching you. They may not say it, but when you really start leveling up, people go start saying it. And you'll be like, damn, I ain't even know you thought about me that way. I ain't even know. Why you ain't never say nothing? Because they ain't know no better. See, a lot of times people don't know no better. They don't know no better about coaching. That's why I'm talking to y'all about coaching and mentorship. Like, my life is like it's amazing what can happen to your life in just a year. Like, I'm not talking about 2, 3, 4, 5 years, just a year of just being disciplined, consistent, being in the right circle of people, and just believing in yourself, man. A lot of y'all don't believe in yourself. Like, if you truly believed in yourself and you felt like you were worthy of having certain success, like, you would stop at nothing to have it. If you knew deep down, like, we only get what we not necessarily deserve, but we get what we make a standard in life. If you make the standard in your life to just stay in the hood, drive a busted up car, that's where you go be at. But if you make it a standard, you like, shit, man, we getting up out this motherfucker. I got family. Man, we ain't gonna be living like this. Man, we ain't gonna be stressing looking over our shoulder. I don't want my family living like that. And you make it a standard, I bet you your last dollar. I bet you my last dollar, you go find a way to get your ass up out of there. You make it a standard that your kids grow up and live a better life than you. You go work your hardest to make sure they get into a better school. They're able to go on field trips. They're able to play sports. You make it a standard. So you got to start making these same standards for yourself, for your health and fitness, because you're making it a priority. If you don't make it a priority, it's your loss. I'm just here to share the game. That's it. I'm here to share the game. And so, with that said, guys, just know, don't overlook environment. And environment are the people that you associate with. This is the same reason guys like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, I know I'm saying basketball players, Russell Wilson, they have coaches, man. And you hear about these folks spending like $1 million something a year on coaching, on mentorship, on their health, because they in it for the long run. Their body has to be able to perform. And we ain't nothing but life athlete. So our body has to be able to perform, to be able to take care of our family. Men, if you want to be able to have this wife, you want to have these kids, but your body breaking down, how you going to be able to perform to be able to take care of them long term? You got to be able to invest. You got to think long term. You got to start thinking like a God, man. You got to start thinking like, man, if I'm a king, if I'm a God, I got to be able to, if I look at myself like I want to be able to take care of the people that I love and care about in my family and shit, just even in my community, I got to be on point. I got to be on point so I can pour into other people. And for my ladies out there too who got that alpha in them, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I see you. You got them ladies out here too. And so you got to be willing to say to yourself, man, How am I going to be able to do that 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now if my body breaking down on me? If I already got high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and I'm not taking care of myself now, what's life going to look like if I don't start making some changes? You see what I'm saying? So start making changes, man, and be okay with investing in yourself because you're your biggest project. All right? I know this was a long podcast, but I hope y'all found it helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that follow button, leave and leave a 5-star rating so we can continue to grow this movement, baby. And we out of here. Let's go.
Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.